Welcome to the G4 Guitar Online website, and this video is going to show you as a guitar teacher how to actually navigate and get around. At the top here you can see there are several different headings. We've got teaching, admin, marketing, sales, intro, success, etc. There might be a few extra ones here that aren't on yours because I have all of them. I have access to the whole thing. So what we're going to look at here is that we're going to go into the teaching section first. This is where you really want to start, and this takes you right through the teacher training, and it does say certification, but we only actually give a certificate to those teachers who end up becoming part of our franchise program. You can do it, so you can do the test, you can even send them to me and I'll have a look at them once you're finished, but you won't actually get a certificate until you're a franchisee. Now, looking down here, you can see the contents. There's a whole bunch of headings here. There's 13 different sections. The idea is just to work through one at a time. Start with the teacher training here. You've got 60 minutes, then 5-week intro, the skills, etc. Go right down through there one at a time. And if you were to go right through it non-stop, it would take you over 5 hours. But generally, the best way to do it is work through a little bit at a time. And take a couple of weeks to really work through it, even take a month, and then review it again, and that way you'll get the most out of it. I would suggest that even those teachers who have been with G4 for a little while to go back over the training a couple of months later, again, to really get familiar with it, because a lot of the questions that I get are in the training, so I know when people have done the training they've forgotten the answers to the questions, and when you start teaching you will have more questions, and if you go back through the training then you'll get those questions answered again for you. So the next section here, admin, and this is available not to everyone, but in the admin section, basically what you're going to have in there is it's more about what you need to do in the administration of your business. So things like accounting, we've got a business plan there. These are the certificates to give the students. So there's a whole bunch of things there that you can look at, and this is really if you run your own school and managing your school, you can have a look at that. Okay, and then there's a section on marketing, and what that's going to do is take you through really just marketing your business on a local level. So you can see here you've got your marketing plan down here, online marketing. So wherever you see links, just click on the links and go through them, and always start from the top and work your way down, and that way you'll get everything you need in that. Going on to the next section, which is sales. And in this section, what you're going to do is you're going to learn the process of selling, which is such an important thing. And we've got sales training there. We've got talking about how to actually sell the method itself, how to do a student inquiry, there's scripts, etc. And occasionally I'll put videos here. I've got a video there at the moment which talks about a part of selling. Have a look at that. It's not done by me, it's done by another guy, but it's a good video to check out. The more you can learn on sales, the better. So we've got a section here called Success, which I'll just click on and go to. And the idea is this is not specifically about teaching guitar, it's just generally about being successful in your business or being a success at what you do. So what you want to do is just have a look at the different things that are in that section that'll help you as a successful entrepreneur and a successful teacher and so forth. There's a bunch of stuff you can find in there as well. And there's a whole lot of videos there again, and I will add to that. So come back and check it every couple of months. Come back and have a look and see what's there, because I'll be adding new things and updating and changing to make it to really keep you on target and online with your teaching. Now the next section here is songs, and this is where all the song material is kept. Now obviously with copyright we can't just print out the songs and give them to you, but what we've done is we've tried to find links to every song that we use in the method, so that you have access to finding out how those songs should go and how you can teach them. So have a look right through this section, and as you come down here you'll see for each level there are songs there, and some of them there are downloads that we've provided. Others we sort of send you to something like Songster, where there's there's a layout there in tab. Also there's videos online which you can have a look at in some cases, and so we've provided something for every song there, so that you can really go through all the songs for the whole entire method. So you're not going to be left wondering how does this song go. It's all covered in there. So the next section I want to look at is downloads. Now, if you have trouble with downloads, what's going to happen is that it will depend on what you're using. If you're using Firefox or Safari, so forth, I recommend using Firefox. It should work okay on Safari, but it will also depend on your computer. But what happens is you have to wait for these to load. There's two sections. There's one called the G4 Guitar Teacher Downloads, and you can see there's a bunch of different folders there, and you're going to be looking in those folders. Now, to find, for example, the audios, they're inside the audio folder. So you click on there, and you'll find a list of the audio files that you need, and then in there you can, over on the menu, you can sort them. Here I like list view because it makes it easy for me to see in order. So you can see that they're there. There's different, I've put them in different things. There's like admin topics, there's group, talking about groups, which is covering really everything about teaching. I just put groups because we're all about group teaching. And then as you come down, you've got marketing, sales, yes. So that's the teacher downloads. Then there's the student downloads. And in the student downloads, this is where you're going to download the actual method. You've got all the files that are out of the folder. They're the main part of the method. They're the ones you're going to need. The ones that are inside the folders are not as necessary, but they're still there and you can check them out. So that's pretty well everything that you need. If you've got terms here as well, if you want to check that out, that's for people who become franchisees, just the terms of our contracts and what's involved. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. That's pretty well covered. Thanks very much.